Hey y'all, hey. Hello and happy Monday. So this week, I need to turn the light on in the kitchen. This week, I'm kind of in my life focusing on using up some stuff we've just had in the kitchen for a while. So I am focusing on using up food. And I figured it might be fun to film that, like using up stuff maybe you bought, you don't love it, but it's still perfectly edible, or like things that you've just had sitting around for a while, or like also some of those packets we get in snack boxes. So what I'm using up first is something this is cheating a little bit. I actually made this yesterday, but let me show you the product. We bought this BioLife shaved Parmesan, and so yesterday I made like a cheesy crab sauce to go on top of fries, and I used most of this. We still have some to go, but I did use up most of this. It's just not my favorite. It's not terrible, but I don't like it personally. I'd rather have the follow your heart parm. It's just my preference. So I'm going to eat the rest of that on top of some fries again for lunch today. And then I'm not sure how I'll be feeling once dinner comes, but I was thinking of making a salad for dinner because I have these like plantain chip things that are ranch flavored, and I don't like eating them on their own, but they make really good croutons. They came in a vegan cuts box, so I'm thinking I'll use those up for dinner, but we'll see how my taste buds dictate things. And yeah, so I'm gonna make my fries and I'll be back. So I'm using the Alexia waffle cut fries, and I'm gonna throw them in the air fryer. I usually do like 380 for 8 minutes and then give it a shake and do like 2 or 3 more minutes, just depending on how they look. But because I'm gonna be warming the crab sauce on top of them in the air fryer today, since I didn't just make it and it's not hot, I might do 10 minutes and then take a look at them and then put the crab stuff on top. Here are my Krabby fries. I used heart of palm. It says to shred it. I don't find that shredding makes a whole lot of difference. Personally, I think it still tastes and feels like crab if you put it in rounds, and it's easier. So here it is. I'll have to share the recipe I follow in the description box because it's pretty good. I do kind of wing it when it comes to the cheeses, and it calls for like kelp powder or something, and I don't do that either, but it's really good. So here's my dinner today. I made a salad with mixed greens, tomato, cucumber, carrot, olives, and then I have some air fried tofu, salt and pepper, and then the Annie's Goddess dressing, and then a little drizzle of the jalapeno sauce from Trader Joe's. And here are the little plantain nuggets I was talking about earlier. Organic plantain nuggets, ranch flavored. I don't like to eat these on their own, but they are really good little crouton substitutes in a salad. So I'm gonna top my salad with these and dig in. Hello and happy Tuesday. The squirrels have been digging in my garden again. Someone on the street is giving them peanuts. That's getting on my nerves. Like, why are they giving them peanuts? So today we're using up 2 things. This Just Egg has been sitting in the fridge way too long open. It doesn't have any bacteria. It doesn't smell. So let's get it used before it starts to do that. And then I also found this buried at the very bottom of the freezer. We already have another loaf open. So I'm gonna use up this. There's 3 slices, but I'm only gonna use 2. So I'm gonna make sure I keep this at the top of the freezer so I use that final slice. Let's get those going in the toaster. I don't have very long to cook this morning because we do have a meeting soon. But I'm hungry. I don't always wake up wanting breakfast, but today I wanted breakfast. I'm like hungry, really hungry. So I'm gonna get this going, maybe add some onion. I don't know. I don't even know if I feel like adding anything. I might just do the Just Egg, but I'm gonna get all this moving. Okay, so I have like 4 minutes before I need to go get on this call. So I did end up adding the onion because there was just a little nub left, so I used it up. And then I made it into kind of a omelet type thing, and I used a little of that BioLife Parmesan in the middle to use some of that up. There's still a little bit of that left. And in my Just Egg, I like to add just a pinch of salt, but I only add salt if I'm sauteing vegetables to help them break down. Pepper, paprika, parsley, chili flakes, onion powder, garlic powder, and then the kala namak for the eggy taste. Because I just don't think Just Egg has enough of the salt-free flavor. So I add that. Austin doesn't feel the need. Then I've got my buttered toast, and I'm gonna go upstairs to my computer now and get ready for this call. I just booked us some movie tickets for later today. I wanted to go see Spider-Man, but pretty much every time that we could do today was almost entirely sold out, unless you wanted to sit in the front row, which I don't want to do. So we're gonna go see Little Mermaid, and then maybe next week we'll be able to go see Spider-Man. I really liked the first one, so I really want to see the second one, but I also have wanted to see Little Mermaid. I was just in more of an action-y mood today, so I was wanting to see Spider-Man, but I still want to see Little Mermaid anyway, so that is booked, and I'm about to have a little snack. I don't really want lunch per se. I'm sure I'll want an early dinner since I had breakfast, brunchy type food instead of lunch at lunchtime. But I'm gonna have this Hershey's, a plant-based bar that Austin's brother bought a few and brought back for us from Chocolate World. So I'm gonna do that and probably watch a YouTube video and relax during my lunch break. I just did a crap ton of work. And I've got a lot coming up in the next week or two. So taking advantage of the slow days because I feel like some crazy days are coming. Okay, I want to eat before we go to the movies because we won't get out until like 8 something, close to 9. So today for dinner, what I'm planning to use up are these Italian snacking lupini beans marinated with chili and lime. And I'm gonna do a salad again and just throw these beans on my salad. It looks like they have 9 grams of protein and yeah, so that should be pretty good. Lots of fiber and iron. So I'm gonna just make a similar salad to yesterday. I'm not gonna air fry tofu this time because I don't feel like it, honestly. I won't have a crunch from the plantain things. Maybe I'll throw in some nuts, but it's gonna be pretty similar to yesterday. So I'm gonna go ahead and whip that up and then I'll show you guys what I make. Okay, so here is the salad, and I've got my mixed greens again. Avocado, cucumber, tomatoes, olives. Did I put any other veggies? That might be it. Oh, carrots. I did a couple carrots, like carrot chips that I just chopped up smaller. The lupini beans, which smelled a little farty, but I'm sure they'll be fine. Did some slivered almonds, and then the Annie's Goddess dressing and the Trader Joe's jalapeno sauce on top, and some salt and pepper. So we went to the movies, but we didn't get inside the theater. The power is out there, apparently. Someone ran their car into a transmitter or something, a transistor. But we got vouchers to come back, so I guess it is what it is. There's a farmer's market up here right now, so we're gonna walk around and look at that. Well, the vegan food truck outside was really expensive, so we came to the sushi spot here instead. Austin's getting some teriyaki. I'm just gonna get a cucumber avocado bowl. Don't really need much. I obviously just ate, but just a little something so I'm not a weirdo sitting at a table not eating anything. We ate all the avocado and cucumber rolls before I remember to film anything, but Austin's tofu is here and it looks really good. Okay, so I have been trying to do the whole use things up jam this week, but I've read that article about the crunch wrap, the vegan crunch wrap being tested in a few cities, and now I kind of want something similar, except I have no crispy rounds, or what are the tostadas, to make a crunch wrap. I could just do it without the crunch, but I also have these buffalo cauliflower crisps I was going to throw into a salad, but now I'm like, Could they go in a crunch wrap to make a crunchy thing? I don't really feel like making vegetables. I have black beans in the fridge, so I guess those need to get used up. So I'm just gonna kind of experiment here and make something off the wall, and we'll see what happens. Okay, so far I've cut out this little round to kind of close off this wrap with. And I've added some black beans. I'm going to put a bunch of taco seasoning on them. This is the Spice and Tea Exchange Fiesta Taco Seasoning. I love this stuff. And then just a squidge of salt. And I think I'm going to put some avocado and cheese on there. We'll see. I don't think I said hello and happy Wednesday. So hello and happy Wednesday. Let's flip you around. I've also put the avocado on, added salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. Oh, and I need to add some paprika. And then I think I'm going to chop a couple little tomatoes up. And we'll see what I do from there. Okay, I put a little lime on top of the avocado. Then I added the tomato, the pickled jalapenos, which those were from Sam's Club and they're not very good. They're not very spicy. So, don't recommend those. I'm gonna layer some of these cauliflower crisps and then put the vegan cheddar, then put the top on and put it face down in the pan so that it melts to it. And we'll see how this goes. I'm going to try and cut this up into chips and put it in the air fryer and fry this up into chips so that we don't waste this. And I do have a little bit of lime left, so maybe I'll make like, I don't know, chili lime chips. Okay, here's our result. It looks pretty good. I'm assuming it's gonna taste good. I grabbed some hot sauce, the ghost pepper hot sauce for Pepper Palace, which is really good. And then I have the rest of the tortilla going in here. Let's take a look. It's only been in there a couple of minutes, but looks like it's gonna be good. So I'm going to get to eating, and I'll let you know how the chips come out. So I completely forgot to show the chips. After I said I was going to show the chips, but I did let them air fry. I did like 5 minutes at 370, gave them a shake and a flip. And then I did 3 minutes at 360. I had to turn it down a little because parts of them were getting burnt, but they were really good. But I did not need to eat them because now I'm so full. But they were really good. The crunch wrap was really good. I'm very happy with it. So I just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about like what's going on in the world. Obviously, New York is getting hit, but Baltimore is also feeling some of the effects of those wildfire smokes traveling south. And the air quality is not great today, so I've had to close up all the windows. And I'm keeping Fran in since I read about it. I read about it this morning, and I've not let her go back out since. So I'm just looking at her. She's on the couch over there. So that's been a little crazy to read about it, and it's supposed to be nice all week weather-wise, so I'm kind of annoyed that I have to keep the windows shut, but it is what it is. We don't want to breathe in all that crap. I don't think I have to turn on the air conditioner right now. I might have to do it overnight, but it stayed pretty cool in the house. Last time I walked past the thermostat, it said it was like 72, which is cooler than I would even have it set at, so I'm not gonna bother with that right now. As long as the house stays cool, I'm just gonna let it be. I do hope it doesn't take like any sort of effect on my plants. I feel like they'll be fine, but the squirrels are a bigger issue. I posted on our neighborhood group, I'm like, who is feeding these squirrels peanuts? Because they're constantly, every morning I come out on the deck and part of my garden is dug up for peanuts. Like, there are not peanut plants around here. I know they're not digging peanuts out the ground. So why the hell are there so many freaking peanuts being left on my deck every day? One of these damn neighbors is feeding them peanuts and it's driving me nuts. And I have a suspicion who it is, but I have not witnessed it with my own eyeballs. So I can't be like, hey, can you maybe not do that? Because it's ruining the money I've spent on things for myself. yeah, so squirrels are getting on my nerves. I guess I should be thankful though, because literally the squirrels over in California were eating my friend's car. Our squirrels aren't that wily. They're just digging up my damn garden to plant peanuts. So, yeah. It's not that bad outside right now. It looks like it's just completely overcast and cloudy, but I have a feeling that that's probably mostly smoke. And then if you look to like the side where there's like maybe a clearing and not just stuff in front of you, that's when you can really notice that there is a haze. It's a very fine haze here. Austin was in northern New Jersey today for work, and he said it was kind of like because he was doing a lot of driving, it's like you think there is a smoking car up ahead, but then you never get to that car. Like the smoke just keeps going and going and going. That's how he described it. So, but he didn't say smoke. He said, you know, it's kind of like a haze. So that's interesting and a little crazy. And then, I don't know if I mentioned last night, we did have tickets to go see The Little Mermaid, and the theater lost electricity. So that was great. We were literally walking to the theater when one of the employees was taping signs on the door, but he did give us passes so we can, or vouchers, I guess, so we can go back and see any movie we want. Even though it was a Tuesday and we bought discounted tickets, you can use the voucher to go back whenever. So that's good. So, I don't know. It's been crazy. Crazy, crazy. Apparently, at least the employee told us a car hit a transformer or something. So, I don't know if that's actually what happened or if there was just some sort of weird stuff going on. And it was only one section of the shopping area. All the other sections were fine. So it affected, like, I think a massage place and a pizza spot. What is it called? Mod Pizza. And then there's one or two other businesses. I think like a tech repair place. And then probably all the apartments built above those. But yeah, very strange. So that was yesterday. I've got my cute little dress on today. I'm going to probably finish up the YouTube video I was watching when I was eating, and then go get my life together, check in on my work emails, and maybe put a face on and film my Medusa's makeup video, because my Medusa's makeup bag came a day or two ago and I just haven't felt like putting on makeup. But I think I'll do that today. Maybe write a blog post. I don't know if I mentioned, I don't think I did. I had a little bit of a emergency. We've had an amputation. I do need to file them all and repaint them all because the tips are getting pretty worn. But I lost a little friend. And I don't think I'm gonna make the rest of them really short to accommodate. I think I'm just gonna have to live with it. It is what it is. So that happened, and yeah, I'm gonna finish watching my YouTube video. I'm watching the Dr. John Deloney show. I don't always agree with what he has to say all the time, but in this video, he called this lady's husband an asshole, and I was just like, yeah, this man's an asshole. So, oh goodness. All right, I'm gonna check out now. Okay, so I did not share any of my cooking of this meal, but we had soba noodles that we had had sitting around forever. So I wanted to use those for this particular meal. So I cooked them up, and then we had carrots and broccoli and mushrooms and bok choy. So I sauteed all that together, used up the last of the black bean paste that had been in the fridge forever. So used up 2 things in this recipe, which is great. And it's delicious. And then I always top anything I make with sambal oelek because it's delicious, and Austin doesn't like spicy things. So I just keep it to the side and then top it afterwards. But this is going to be so good. I'm so excited for dinner. Hello and happy Thursday. I'm in the middle of putting away laundry, but I wanted to let you guys know it has gotten smokier here in Baltimore. Austin had to go to the dentist this morning, and he called when he was in the car saying it definitely stinks out there too. I haven't been out. Fran's gonna be so mad she can't go outside on the deck again, but I mean, it'd be smoky out there. Hella smoky. So it is what it is. Like, if it was any smokier, we couldn't see some of the trees further down, which is kind of crazy because they're usually completely bright as day, clear as day. So yeah, there's like TV towers in the distance that way, and they're usually very easy to see, and I could barely see them. And it's like you can tell it's sunny, but it's not foggy. It's just very weird. This whole smoke coming down from Canada thing. It's hella weird. So I am in the mood for breakfast today. I'm going to be using up today the Referral Links granola pack. This is the white chocolate, or white chip raspberry swirl. I'm trying to get all these little random packets of stuff out of the pantry. If you haven't noticed, I feel like it's been lots of little packets of things. A lot of like vegan cut snacks. So I'm gonna have some yogurt. This is strawberry roast Kulina with some raspberries as well. That's gonna be breakfast. So here's my breakfast. I'm sure you could have imagined it would look like this. Yogurt, granola, and raspberries. I'm gonna eat this because I'm hungry. And then probably get back to just doing like chores and work because it's not like I can sit outside. It is yucky. So I'm getting hungry for some lunch, which usually doesn't happen when I have breakfast, so I think I must just be extra hungry today. So I've come to the pantry to see what kind of random stuff is around. We have a couple things of dry roasted macadamia nuts. They are already salted, but we're just gonna work with it. I think I'm gonna soak these and blend them to make some kind of pasta sauce, and hopefully it turns out. I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna do some sort of creamy pasta sauce, maybe with a little basil, nooch, garlic, something like that. Just gonna wing it. So I'm gonna get these soaking, and I'll check back in when I've figured out what the hell I'm doing. Okay, this was all that was in one pack, so I think I'm gonna need the other little snack pack worth of macadamias as well. So the second pack actually had some cracked black pepper in there too, so cool, already seasoned. So I'm using up the 2 of these to make some kind of creamy sauce. Hopefully it turns out, we'll see. I just picked a bunch of basil I need to wash, and then I've pulled out all this stuff. Oh, I dropped a basil leaf out of the fridge. I think might go in here. I've got just a tiny bit of pesto left in there, some Parmesan, miso paste, or 1/4 of an avocado, mustard. Might do some garlic too, we'll see. Okay, I have blended the sauce in this contraption. I imagine this is not as nice as having a bullet blender, but this is what fits on the Vitamix, and I'm not buying another blender. So, oh, she's thick, she's not falling. So let's see what we've got here. It occurred to me I didn't add any like lemon or anything like that, so that's good. That is good. Needs a little salt and pepper. And maybe a squeeze of lemon, but I'll do that after I pull it all together. And I think that'll be just as good. Very thick. Very thick. Hasn't slid down the container at all yet. So I'm happy with that. Just kind of winged it, and it turned out pretty good. Very pleased. And I think this will be a good dinner. I've got the pasta going. Lunch. I've got some tomatoes just blistering in the pan. And I was thinking, do I add any other vegetables? I don't know. Maybe some like calabrian chilies. I don't really want to make it super veggie heavy since it's about the sauce. So, I don't know. I feel like this is enough for like 2 things of pasta, so maybe I'll put some of this in a container too. Okay, so here's the dish. I only needed like half the sauce, so I did put the rest in a bowl. I added Calabrian chilies to my tomatoes and then a little bit of spinach, salt and pepper, and it looks amazing. I'm so excited. Okay, here it is. It looks delicious, and I have tried it and it tastes delicious too. So this was a good little use. Those little packets I had, because I was never going to take them in my purse like a snack. I'm not really one to just snack on plain salted nuts. I need like some flavor. So glad that I found a use for them. So for dinner today, I am not bothering to use something up because Austin has specifically requested mashed potatoes. He had a lot of dental work done today and he wants something soft and savory. So I have the mashed potatoes. He helped me peel them because it's hard with my nails. Normally I wouldn't, but since his mouth's a little sensitive right now, he just doesn't have to fight with the skins. So I'm gonna chop these up and get them boiling, and then we have a few mushrooms. I'm gonna make a little mushroom gravy. It's not gonna be a lot, so there won't be leftovers, but better than nothing. So here is dinner. I did a mushroom gravy and mashed potatoes with dill and garlic because that's my favorite in potatoes. I'm gonna go eat now. Hello and happy Friday. I've taken the day off because I'm gonna spend most of the day in the hair salon getting my hair touched up today. And here's my outfit. It is a little chilly today, so I went for a dress with long sleeves. So this is the Kika Vargas Target collab dress from last fall, and I'm wearing that with my really old, I think I have relatives literally younger than these boots, cowboy boots from Aldo a million years ago. Got my regular rings on, my regular set of earrings, just 'cause I'm not gonna wear elaborate earrings to get my hair done because I don't want them pulling. Just got my hair back in a clip. I'm wearing my brown Brandon Blackwood bag. I really need to do something about my nails. They're really bad, but I don't feel like doing it right now. So I need to do it tonight or tomorrow morning because I've got a bridal shower tomorrow and I don't want to look a mess. I also need to get to Walgreens. I don't know why I forgot. We walked to Walgreens yesterday because Austin needed some more ibuprofen because his mouth discomfort and stuff. So, and he needed a specific mouthwash too. I completely forgot I need a bridal shower card and a gift card to put in it. So that is also on the docket for this evening or tomorrow morning. And yeah, I don't know if we're gonna end up going to the farmer's market tomorrow morning or not because the main street is going to be blocked off for the Honfest festival, which was this year's been a whole conundrum. They decided to not invite Planned Parenthood they didn't approve Planned Parenthood's application to have a booth, and they've been there for like years and years and years. I think someone said 17 years. So that was like a whole conundrum, and the neighborhood totally tore the festival to pieces. But anyway, that's a complete aside. Yeah, so I don't know if we'll go to the farmer's market or not since the main street will be blocked off. But there are other ways we can get there, but I don't know. We'll see if Austin's in the mood. I kind of want to go because we need fresh food. So, yeah. So this is the outfit. That's the plan for the day. And I need to have some coffee and then eat something before I go. Because my appointment's at 11:30. I'm going to be there for hours and hours. So I need to have kind of like a lunch instead of a brunchy, breakfasty light thing. So I'm gonna have my coffee first and then we'll figure out food. I don't know if I've mentioned this, but I don't just keep my shoes on and walk around the house in my shoes unless I'm literally heading straight out the door after I record my picture. These shoes are coming off. I'm not walking around the house in shoes. It's weird. So, good morning, Francesca. Though that's what I forgot to tell you guys. The air quality is back down under 100. So I'm letting Fran outside. I'm opening the windows. Who knows how it will stay? I just think the wind's shifted. It's very likely they could shift back and it could get terrible again. But for today, I'm letting her outside again, or at least until I go to my appointment. because she's been so mad. I feel like she thinks it's some kind of punishment or something, but it's just that the air's been bad, so I haven't been letting her out. But she's hungry, so I need to feed her. Okay, I'm making myself some early lunch, and instead of using up things in the pantry fridge, I am using things in the fridge. I'm using up stuff that is in containers as leftovers. So I'm gonna use that sauce that I made yesterday that I had extra of. Doing another pasta. I already had some open heart of palm, so I threw that in. Those are the last of my tomatoes. So I'm using things up, not necessarily using things that I'm trying to get rid of. Just trying to keep the fridge from being 20 million Pyrex dishes, because there's a lot of Pyrex in there right now. That'll probably be the plan for the weekend. There's still more heart of palm. I've got black beans in there I need to use. I've got the green part of my bok choy, because I only threw in the bottom half of my bok choy in our little noodle dish the other day. So I've got that. Yeah, just using up stuff that is already underway. That's the plan. Got my drink. I've switched purses. The lift is ordered, so now I'm just waiting for them to get here. Fresh hair, looking good. I'm home. My hair is freshly pink. I have a glass of wine from Link. Oh, that rhymed. And we've ordered food because we're both exhausted. And there's leftovers. I could heat it up, but I don't even have the energy to do that. So Austin got some Land of Kush, and I got Indian food because we just couldn't agree on a cuisine. And I put the call out to my girlfriends if they wanted to watch Drag Race, so we'll see if they come over, and I'm gonna enjoy this drink. So here's my dinner. I already ate a vegetable samosa and forgot to record, but I split this into thirds when it comes here because it's a lot of food and it's just easier to pre-split it. I have some roti, rice, and chana masala. Austin, what do you have? You've got nuggets and the special sauce, and then what's this?
Barbecue ribs.
Barbecue ribs, macaroni, and potato salad.
Not being healthy about mine.
Could be worse. Hello and happy Saturday. We are up early on our way to the farmer's market. We drove past 36th Street. They're already setting up Honfest, stages and stuff. I'm exhausted, and it's just a little brisk this morning. So I've got my jacket on. Austin took a shower, got all fresh. I'm gonna wait. I might take a shower after all of our adventuring, because if I get sweaty, I'd like to go to the bridal shower a little fresh. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna show you guys some of this neighborhood. It's so cute. We are back from the farmer's market, and I wanted to show you guys what we got. I got more of the tomatillo salsa that I had a couple weeks ago because it's so good. A tomato, just a single tomato to slice to put on like sandwiches or even my avocado toast. A bucket of strawberries. These look so good. Look at how beautiful. I think that's everything in this bag. There's a lot more food in the second bag. We got a sourdough loaf, which I have been craving. That sourdough loaf, I was loving those meals I was having with just a slice of the sourdough, avocado, that tomatillo salsa, and then some radishes on the side. Oh my God, I've been craving that again because it's so good. Then we got some asparagus, green and purple. Mix it up. We got some lacinato kale, tomatoes, little grape tomato, a little assortment of yellow squash, radishes. Oh, I've been looking forward to these too. Been so in the mood to eat radishes. And then our mushrooms. We got cremini and maitake. So look those are a bunch of little creamies. So that is everything we got at the farmer's market this week. It's so nice. Oh gosh, there's a beetle. I'm gonna take care of that, that little bug. So I'm gonna go. Okay, did a little cleaning. Yes, I know, I'm gonna freeze those bananas. So chopped and cleaned the radishes, cleaned the yellow squash, cleaned the bundles of asparagus, rinsed off the tomatoes. I'm gonna probably clean these as I go to eat them because I did like the vinegar and water soak thing last time, and it I feel like it made them maybe go ripe too fast. I don't know. Does anyone have experience with that? And over here I have the radish greens, which I'm gonna rinse off and maybe like make a pesto or something with. So, oh, and I didn't clean the kale because the buyer we get the kale from cleans it meticulously. And that's the reason I buy the kale from him, because all the other kale from the market I've gotten with critters. And he's the only one that cleans it meticulously and doesn't end up with critters. So probably gonna go freeze those bananas now. So much like yesterday, I ate my samosa and then realized I didn't record. So I'm having my leftover chana masala with some roti today. I'm eating at a weird time since I will be going to the bridal shower and I don't know if there will be anything for me or not. So eating now, stuffing up now. Okay, I've got myself together, wearing this pearl headband, which is super old. I don't even honestly remember where that's from at all. Got this Zimmerman dress, and the belt came with the dress. My Target lug sole sandals, and then I'm gonna wear my purple Stella bag. That is the look. Just leaving all my basic earrings since the belt and the dress is kind of loud on its own. Did just a really simple face, didn't want to put on a lot of makeup because I am still a little sneezy and runny nosy from the allergies, but I ran out of pills and I never went and got more, so we're just kind of dealing with it. Yeah, gonna fill out the card and hit the road. Hello, I'm back from the bridal shower. I didn't really record anything there because, I don't know, I feel like someone's private event. Not gonna record that, but there was a really cool sign that I think I'll insert a picture of somewhere. Manchester City just won their game. Austin is very pleased, and now we're gonna head out and check out the festival. So that's what we're up to. Grabbing my phone to start filming, and Fran whined that she wanted to go outside. I opened the curtains and that goddamn squirrel was out there. I had to cover up all the holes he was digging. Let's see if I can just sit this there. Oh. These squirrels are driving me nuts. I really need to catch in action the neighbor that I think is giving them peanuts doing it. It's like, be like, hey, stop doing that. They're destructive. It's really annoying. Ugh. Anyway, for breakfast today, I was thinking, how can I keep on this use up train, but use things I've already just purchased recently? And I looked in the freezer to get ice for my iced coffee and saw this. Austin bought these. These are the Just Egg, inspired by Mexico sous vide egg bites. So they've got roasted poblanos, ancho chili powder, black beans, corn, and lime in them. Serving sizes, 2 of them, and that's what's left. 2 of them. They don't explicitly have air fryer directions, but I'm gonna try cooking them in the air fryer and see how that goes. So I figured they're not very big. I could just cook these and put them on a piece of my sourdough, and that could be breakfast, because I do need to get the sourdough cut up. I found last time what I did is I chopped it up entirely, sliced it up, and then froze each slice, and they stayed really, really good that way. And I just pulled out one when I needed it because the fresh bread just goes stale so fast. So I'm gonna get that going, get my bread sliced, put these in the toaster oven. I don't know if I'm gonna do, maybe I will do a little avocado toast, or I don't know if I'm gonna do avocado or just butter my toast, we'll see. And I'm gonna keep enjoying my iced coffee. Last night we did end up going back out after we came home, after we did a loop at the festival. There wasn't really anything I saw that I wanted to buy, but I really wasn't in the mood to be out there anyway. I think I'm gonna go back out today and do a loop and really actually pay attention to things. But we came home, we watched the second Venom movie. I watched the first one by myself earlier this week because Austin had already seen it. And it wasn't Stars. Showtime. I think it was Showtime. Was free this week with Xfinity. And we went through, and that was a movie we wanted to watch. It was the second Venom movie. So we watched that. And then Austin had literally just made himself a Beyond Burger. And my friends were like, hey, you want to meet us out for food? It was like 9 o'clock, but I think they were down at DC Pride all day and just got back and we're starving. So we met them out. We just had chips and guac, and I had a mango margarita, which is delicious. And we caught up with them. One of them just moved away, and we weren't able to go to their going away party because it was the same night as Blink-182. So it was so nice to get to see him. And it was just really nice catching up and having a good time and just kikiing and having fun. So we did that, and we didn't really go wild. We were literally just sitting the whole time, but we were right by a window, so we had great people watching, which was awesome. And then we came home and went to bed because it was like damn near midnight by the time we got into bed anyway. So that was a lot of fun. I didn't record any of that. You know, some of my friends are private, don't want to be recorded, don't want a camera in their face, so it is what it is. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get this started because I've just been rambling, catching you guys up. This is my new pink hair. I don't know if I've gone into like a huge detail look at it, but love it. And I'm gonna get to work. Okay, my bread's all cut up. I need to deal with freezing that later, but the container I need to freeze it in is being used by something else, so that's gonna take some work. I didn't feel like messing with an avocado, so I just put a little bit of Earth Balance on there. I have done 2 5-minute rounds in the air fryer at 360. I wanted to keep it a lower temperature so that the outside didn't get super cooked while the inside was still frozen. I'm gonna check them now. They are starting to look brown, and they feel like they're probably soft all the way through. I'm gonna take them out. Oh, they're hot. I'm gonna take them out and then just cut in and make sure the middle is warm. Oh, they're so hot. Okay. Yeah, they're hot all the way through, so we're good. And let me assemble this and I'll bring you guys back. So here's the meal. I cut the 2 things in half, and I had to do 2 pieces of toast because they're a little bigger than I was expecting. And instead of doing hot sauce, which is what I would normally do on top of some eggs and toast, I did the fresh tomatillo salsa that I got from the farmer's market yesterday because it has a nice spicy bite to it too. So this is gonna be delicious. I haven't included this part in the video. I don't know if I ever really include this part, but I wanted to show you guys what else I'm eating or taking every day. I have one of these My Kind Organics Women's One Day vitamins, and because sometimes I can get low, my doctor recommended I take a D3, so I take the Naturella one. And then one other thing I do every day is, it's in the fridge, I do the My Kind Organics B12 spray too. So I wanted to just let you guys know that. So I'm not the most consistent all the time taking my vitamins. Right now I'm in a pretty consistent groove. I don't take them every day, but I take them almost every day. And I've found I didn't have terrible numbers, like except for the D. That was about 2 years ago. And I'm within range now. So taking the vitamins even sporadically has been definitely a huge deal, and it worked. So that's great. We're at my mom's visiting. We brought her a trash can that we were just gonna get rid of, so she's gonna use it.
You gotta say hello to Skittles.
Hello, Skittles. Hello. Say hello to your adoring fans. Is that your best side? And we're just chilling. We might go back up to the avenue soon. We're back at the Honfest. I did some shopping. I bought a really cute top. I'll show you guys when we get home. We're with Joey and Heather. And they just got some lemonade. And it is hot today. It's hotter today than it was yesterday. How are you guys enjoying the festivities?
Standing outside of a bus now for 20 minutes.
Well, the shorts she's getting are really cute. Worth it.
Got lemonade in my eye.
They're like disco-y and Brady Bunchy and really cute. Just lost like 5 pounds in that. Let's see the shorts. Oh, they're so cute. They're so cute. Love. Love. They're so cute. These are Marsha energy. Jan and Cindy could never. I got a cherry snowball. I haven't had one in forever. I'm so excited. We're home now. We were out for like ever. And I did get a couple things I'm gonna show you guys. But I made myself some dinner, some pasta with onion, jalapeno, bell pepper, just a little seasoning. And then I've got some basil from the garden and a little parm on top. Just a very simple pasta tonight. So this is probably the last clip of the video. Having a little snack. I'm having some strawberries and I'm having this brand of chocolate. I've had it twice now and I think it's a pretty good brand. It pairs with strawberries really well. I don't know that I'd like eating it on its own, but because I've been on a strawberry kick and it pairs with the strawberries really well, it's nice. It is a little sweet, but yeah. So thank you for coming along with me this week. I know it wasn't necessarily the most interesting week, but I did have not a good time, but I did enjoy. I don't know how to say it. I was glad that I was able to use up a lot of the little random stuff in the house, and I'm gonna keep doing that this week. There are lots of leftovers to get through. Once the leftovers are through, then it's back to using up more random little shit in the pantry because there's so much random crap and sauces and packets and things. So that is what we're up to this week. Actually, I don't think we're doing very much this week. We do have movie vouchers. Maybe we'll head to the movies and finally see Little Mermaid or see Spider-Man. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Oh, actually, this is not the last clip because I do have some stuff to show you. Let me go get that stuff. The first is this crystal. Austin was just sitting it here trying to figure out where we could put it. It's beautiful. I think it was a Amazonite? Amazonite? I can't say that. Let me turn it around so you get the light better. But it has this really beautiful white and like black / gray veining. It's gorgeous. And this was actually really affordable compared to other places I've seen crystals sold. So I really like that. I gotta figure out where I want to put it. It does sit, but it will probably fall if this gets knocked into, so I don't know, need to think about that. I kind of like it against the picture frame since the picture frame has the same colors in it. That could be cute. Oh yeah, I like that. That crystal is from this vendor, The Space Within. There's their info if you're interested. I also got this really cool painting. I don't think there's a brand or anything, oh crap, listed on this, but it was the perfect size to go in a little spot downstairs. So I'm excited about that. I don't know if I'm gonna get a frame to go around it or not. I gotta think about that. And then we got free Planned Parenthood water bottles. I love actually this part about it. It's got this handle right here, and we needed plastic water bottles for the When We Were Young festival anyway. So now we have them, which is great. Let me dig stuff out of here real quick so I can show you. We spun the little wheel at the Maryland Lottery booth and we got these little hand sanitizers. Ew, I need to clean the table. Anyway, these little hand sanitizers, they're like the perfect purse size, so that's cool. I got these really oversized sunglasses at the bus. What is the bus called? I don't know the name of the business off the top of my head, but I'll put the Instagram handle. It's this really cool bus that goes all around the Baltimore area to farmers markets and festivals, and they sell really fun stuff. Some vintage, some new, and these sunglasses are huge. Hold on, I have to put them on and show you. Like, they're so big. I love them. I love big ass sunglasses. And my tortoise ones that I have now, which are a little more beige than this orange brown, do have a crack in them. So I kind of use them as my beat up glasses now that they're broken. But now I have a solid pair. So I feel like these are great. They're huge. Okay, and the last thing I got, this was actually from one of the boutiques. This is from the Match Made Boutique. My sister-in-law likes to shop there a lot. So we just went in with them, and I saw this and loved it. It is just a white crop top, and it's got beaded sleeves, which is really cool. Both of them had a little bit of a string thing. This string I felt like was just an odd one that I can cut off and be fine. The other string issue seemed like it would maybe be detrimental to the beading. So I went with this one of the two larges they had, but I love it. There, you can't really see because the angle. Hold on. It's super cute, and it actually fits like a proper crop on me instead of just looking like how a normal t-shirt should look because I'm so short. So I'm excited about that. And that's everything I got today when we were out and about looking around. And it was a good day. We definitely were outside doing a lot for a long time. So we were both really exhausted. I need to take a shower tonight. Austin has already taken a shower. And then tomorrow I have my chiropractor appointment. Normally I'd have my massage appointment, but I've been waiting for the community council to announce when they're going to have this next meeting. The meetings are almost always on Mondays. And so I hadn't booked my massage thinking it might be this Monday, and they still haven't announced anything. So I had to book my massage on Tuesday, so it won't be right after my chiropractor appointment, but whatever, it's not the end of the world. But I could definitely use it. My back has been pulling a little on the side by my shoulder and going up my neck and giving me headaches. So looking forward to that. But this is now the official last clip of the video. I will talk to you all later. Bye.